advice and counsel anywhere near as much as he did last time around in his aide.
It's so interesting, John. You remember the interview that I did with the president right after the inauguration. It was the first interview inside the Oval Office. He took us through the West Wing, but that was one of the questions as we walked down the portico there about the nuclear biscuit, what that was like. And for an incoming president who's never served in the military or in political office before. Remember, that's how he arrived in Washington, as you know, in 2017. Very different now, 8 years later, having been president before. But I asked him about that moment he was given the codes and it was explained how this would work. Was that a sobering moment? And he said, when they explain what it represents, the kind of destruction that you're talking about, it is a very sobering moment, very scary in a sense. And I asked him if it kept him up at night, that first night, and he said, no, but I have confidence I'll do the right thing.
What's up, people? You hear that, right? And he's talking about all the houses he had and this and that, people out here on the street. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. This is just me, okay? He's not president. I can't see it, okay? If you did stuff while you at your job and you get fired twice, how you in the same job? Now, I voted for Jesus, being that this Haley lady, she didn't, and if President Biden wasn't feeling good, well, automatically, Carmelita would have won. It wouldn't even been no vote, just that's how it go. Now, I'm going back to court again for the way I was done 4 years ago, going on 4 years. Saying that I was walking down the hallway with a shotgun at Jazz District Apartments, went to my landlord and stuck it in their face several times and told them that I was gonna this and that and they're gonna lose their jobs. 8:30 at night. $8:30 at night. What office rent offices open at 8:30 at night? Didn't have no police record, didn't call the police. But yet, Judge Mary F. Weird put me out of my house without no constituents, meaning a jury. Charged me with a felony, but exiled me. I find your evidence I don't believe it. And you're going to be gone in 3 days, Monday. And I'm taking your Section 8 in the middle of a pandemic now. My rent paid 2 months in advance. And put me out. Put me out. Now I'm going back on the 22nd. I would go here with Willingham, but when I went to sue Jazz District for what they did, he got to yelling and screaming at me. I had filed it 2 months in advance. Here come their lawyer, Stacey Cohen. Oh, Yana, I just filed it yesterday. Yeah, he says, yeah, because I don't see it. Mr. Belcher, what do you want? Well, in my mind, I didn't say nothing to him about it, but she just told you. But okay, I went and just told him about it. Well, how did you file it? Well, Yana, I filed the criminal and civil. You go back across the street and you file it. But yeah, I don't care. Get out of my office. Get out of my courtroom. Now I can get the docket. I know what he said. Get out of my courtroom. But yeah, and I think it's on. No, go. So I went on ahead across the street, knowing good and doggone well it wouldn't cross the street. It's on the 3rd floor. I paid $50 that I did not even have. And then I had to turn around, try to refile it. He wanted nothing. I didn't have it. Look, people, I'm going to tell you something. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Now I'm going back trying to get my little pole life back. I want my Section 8 back. And I want whatever I got coming for you all stepping on, for them stepping on my civil rights. Now with a lawyer, do you know what kind of case I got here? I didn't ask for it. I just wanted them to leave me alone. You can't step on my civil rights like that. But they're doing it. So when I go back on the 22nd, I'll let you all know. To Judge Willingham again. But I went to try to have him excused. Because I don't want him all upset every time I come, every time you see me. I've never been before in any of them. Matter of fact, I voted when we voted Biden in. All the lady judges. I went straight down the board and voted for them. ROCAP did me in. I'm trying to sue Section 8 or the security guard who came down there and lied with a false police report, said I pointed this weapon at this guy. It's all about a Mr. Carter. Living in Jazz District free. Causing nothing but mayhem. And just because I complained about it, you know, I don't like to think things about people, but maybe Miss Layla, I don't know what her last name is, of Jazz District, and Miss Christina both were getting money from him. Off the books. I don't know. I didn't see it, so I can't say it, right? I can't say nothing that I did not see. But he was in the courtroom too. He told Judge Weird, oh, Your Honor, I was walking and he raised his blinds up and pointed this thing at me. What's wrong with that? What, am I Superman now? Man, I got glaucoma. Now, if I got glaucoma, got to wear glasses, how can I see through a set of blinds? How will I know he was even out there? No, the blinds was open. He was staring in my window. And so happened I had cleaned the thing. I don't even keep it loaded. I had this thing since 16. Keep it in the closet, just for the house, like anybody else. People, we in trouble. At least I am. I'm not trying to take nobody with. You see what I'm saying? I'm out here suffering. For what? Well, I guess I'm going to be public enemy number one because I'm going to keep on living. If I want to go to my house, throw something on Facebook on my own, I don't care if nobody listens to it or not. I don't care. I do this for me. I don't do it for nobody else. I do it for me. And ain't nothing on there that's crazy. Some art and some music. That's it. And my life has been turned upside down in the last 4 years. I'm not understanding people. This is Dr. King's birthday. Look at this crazy. They even had the general on there. I know I'm jumping here and there, but I'm just comparing things here. They've been throwing this experiment a long time ago. And I'm so happy to fall into it. Now, let's talk about my church, St. Monica's. Do you know, by me appreciating a young lady who's going to school on a 4-year scholarship by speaking to me. I had that on my mind so bad. It just tearing me apart. It made me spiritually, it took something from me. Because I was trying to get Judge Weird's job taken from her or have her looked at or something, get her some help or something because of what she did. And trying to get my pole life back. I dropped trying to get, matter of fact, I forgave her. But she's going to have to give me back what they're going to have to give me back what they took. It didn't belong to them. They want everything. Why everybody want everything from you? Because you happy? And for us, this young lady, I have nothing to do with the way her parents are acting. Now let's talk about that. I went on ahead and agreed with Judge Jones for an export tape that they must have paid for because the young lady doesn't have it. I feel so sorry for her, the way she is being done. Who makes their daughter go and tell everybody that some guy trying to rape her for a year in a church? And nobody, here we go again. We ain't called nobody. We ain't got no paper trail. This, according to what they made her write. Now, I'm going to say what they made her write or say. From day one, she was saying that I was threatening her and I was trying to touch her. No, I wasn't. I brought her a graduation card. Gave it to her grandmother. She came back and gave me a thank you note. We've been friends ever since. I had 4 conversations with her, and they only lasted 5 to 10 minutes. Whenever she was here. Then she came back, and I brought her a little toy cat there, to show that I miss her. Well, what everybody mad at me about? What is her father mad about? What, you never brought your young lady, your daughter, a stuffed animal? Then as soon as I agreed to this export tape, because I'm not found guilty or anything, I did it to get her out of the courtroom because she has no business there. She don't know what that's about. You're right, she's 18. They all think like they're 17, 14 or whatever. I don't really think she thinks that way. She just want to hold on to her people because I have been going through the same thing for 60-something odd years. And you ought to see the way my loving mother that I have to love, that I want to love, how I get done by my own family. Sometimes you get exiled, pushed away from your family. Some people say your family could be the worstest person in the world to you. Well, it's time for her to grow up. Now, I do not care, okay? I'm not honoring any of this. It's just crazy. And nobody is saying nothing about nothing. Now, for us being Afro-Americans, we got to be better than this. They come here, walk into this place. I got the same problem. I got 50, 100 people. Nobody does nothing about nothing. This is Christ. Now, as soon as I do that, Judge Jones order with me and the young lady there, I come home. I'm working at Pembroke. Got that job through a friend of mine. I tells the people, well, I got to go to court and tell them what I was going to court for. Now, my background came back doing this expert. I wasn't guilty of nothing. So nothing come back. No, I do not have nothing on my background. Sorry, people. Then I come home, there's a letter sitting up in there. Oh, you better come to court and see me, or I'm going to have you arrested. You broke city ordinance such and such, such, such. No, I didn't. But I went. If the city justice department called you, okay, you need to go. So that's what it did. My name wasn't up on the board. So I go downstairs to check to make sure. I could have walked out then. Like they want me to run or something. What I'm running for? I ain't got no reason to run. I ain't did nothing. Then Judge Alabella gonna tell me, well, you're not guilty or anything. Had the exportate in her hand. But you're facing all, I guess, B, it's always a B with an Afro-American. But, well, if you say I ain't guilty, why am I facing anything? It should stop right here. I ain't stepped on no order. Only body stepping on that order is them. Her own grandmother and her father. Which they went and another police report. Now they say I got a car. For all people who know me or seen me before, they know good doggone well ain't got no car. See, when you lie and you trying to do something to people that they ain't bothering you, and you narcissist and you with the devil all day, you'll make up anything. And expecting these judges is because Judge Weird done messed up. They think, and RoCap and everybody, they think everybody gonna do that. I don't think, and see Judge Alabella decide that, well, I'm gonna give it to Judge, the next judge. Can't think of his name and I got it written down here. So I went back again. There they are. How you gonna bring your daughter up here to do this? Okay, they're not paying it any attention because they're too busy trying, her parents too busy trying to get me prosecuted. For what? They didn't notice that the judge wasn't feeling good. They weren't noticing that. So he couldn't go on with what they wanted him to do. So my lawyer gonna come telling me, Lawyer Myers, he gonna tell me, well, we're going to, no, we're not. I'm gonna wait till I want him. Because you know why? And I wished I had this other lawyer, but hey, the man was fair with this guy. I figured he'd be fair with me. I'm not going over to another courtroom. I shouldn't even be there. No. So this is on the 20-something of May now. And then Miss Green sent up the girl's grandmother, sent talking about, well, give me this form that I can get everybody. Y'all can come with it if you want to. Oh, please come. Bring Ron Green with you. Bring Charles with you, who used to work over here at the city hall as a security guard, who sits in the church that I went to since '79 with his hands all crossed, trying to wandering around asking people, is Pierre, I didn't give him permission. You can call my name. Is he bothering y'all? I'm not understanding none of this, people. I don't know why nobody won't say, look, I don't understand. How can this go on? If that had been Obama, it'd been over with. It'd been over with. Oh, it would have been over with. You can't do this crap, man. You can't do what they're doing to me, and you can't do what you're doing to the rest of the United States of America. And why do everybody keep on talking about Mexico? It's sitting right there in the middle of hooked on. Now, I am tired. I am 67 years old. Do you believe this? Do you believe? Now, any other Afro-American or any other European American, I guess, but where they talking, let them go too. If we had did that, don't you know, we've been caged all over this place. Like I said, Mama went there and did that, we've been caged. Puddle of water sitting right there in the middle of the street. Guess what would have been sitting on that? The U.S. whatever aircraft carrier that's flying all over the place. And a puddle of water, they would have figured out something. But I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna let y'all, and I'll let you know how things is going. But this is just ridiculous. I feel like I'm being held hostage. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, ain't nobody stepped on this on this exportee but her parents. I get letter. Then I got to go to, and they ain't even down there. Then I got to show up again. Now then they gonna give me another lawyer. A judge, and my lawyer won't say nothing. Well, I can prove that she wasn't in distress. Yeah, you got all kinds of proof up there. Number one, you got the exportee. Should have been young. I'm gonna throw this out. You know, for what? He ain't stepped on the exportee. Only by stepping on is them. And then it's due for a renewal. She can renew it all she wants to. I didn't care about that because you know what? I went on ahead and agreed to it because number one, I ain't guilty of nothing. Number two, to get her out of that courtroom. See, her parents is upset because I'm being more of a parent to her than they are. And do you know where her life will end up? It's going to end up in a courtroom the rest of her life. She's going to run into all kinds of crazy people. So now I'm mad. When the father was bringing me up in May, every time I come there, he got something. Come here, I want to have him up. But you know Miss Green wasn't there? All three of them. She was not there. The day I got arrested, they want to say that I saw this young lady. No, I didn't. I came to church, saw the father. Since he had me, I'll talk to you at the church. Then he get in the car and leave. Get in the car and leave. Then I called him right there. I went to him across the street. Not across the street, but across the parking lot to tell him, hey, look, man, just have, still put my hand out, let's hook this out. If you want to talk about it, at least Miss Green will be there, and we'll talk about it, because we need to talk about it, because this is crazy. Oh, I don't want you here. He just started. And I told him, I said, well, Father, you can't put nobody out the house of Jesus. I saw here come a father. I didn't even know this dude from Adam. He bumps into me and he says, oh, I'm the father's protection. I thought that was strange. I took my phone. I said, well, father's protection. I said, I'm just going to say you just assaulted me. I'm getting ready to call the police. Now, all of a sudden, Mr. Hernandez. Then I saw the reason. I soon saw it. I stuck my hand out to him. Oh, how you doing? I'm glad to meet you. Now what people do when you try to be right? What did he say to me? I don't want to talk to you, nigga. And no, I ain't talking to you. Then her grandmother comes out. Show you what else was crazy. Come with cameras all over the door. See, they forgot about Jesus looking. See, cameras all over the door. Y'all take that down there. Then all of a sudden, I noticed his attitude change. See, this is when I really knew. I can get the notion, but I can't accuse nobody of nothing until I'm pretty well certain. Oh, let's go down here. He's scared of her. So what that make me think? See, I never asked this young lady about her parents or her mom or anything like that. It's none of my business. Just guess what that was about. Now, Miss Green is upset because, to me, from what she's doing, because she had to take care of her grandkids. She might resent it. He ain't taking care of them. But why get upset with me? Because I treated her granddaughter like a human being. That was an argument at home. They're mad. Why would you get mad about something like that? And try to destroy somebody's life? Don't you know Jesus looking at you? They don't care. Don't care. And for us, this young lady, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going through the same thing at 60 years old. My mother tries to talk to me like I'm crazy. She put other people. I mean, I ain't ashamed to tell you. She put other people. My brother first, have other guys over there. I go to see her or something. Oh, you speak to? No, I ain't speak to him. And what about it? I'm speaking to you. So you know what you got to do? Like I told her. You got to go on. You just got to go on. The people will help you. She's got a 4-year scholarship, so why would I think that this young lady is sitting up here making all this stuff up? She wouldn't do that. That don't make no sense. But yet, I'm sitting in this court. But I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. When I go back to court on this, I'm going to tell Judge Hefferman, that's his name. Look, Your Honor, there's an ex parte here with Judge Jones. We're not going to step on it. I haven't did anything. I don't know why I'm here. Like I said, I keep coming back like you all tell me to. I don't run. When I came back here, my name wasn't up on the board. I had to go downstairs to find out. Then they're going to give me another report talking about I got a car. Well, her father and Miss Green decided to tell everybody, we told her to do that. Because I knew they told her to do it. Now, just because you don't like me and because you're not doing what you're supposed to do with your family, what you want me to do about it? Jealousy, envy. She's jealous of her own daughter, if you ask me. Who has their daughter to go tell somebody that, he raped me in a church? Or allegations of rape. You know, I told my lawyer, they didn't say you well, then what is it? Harassment, that's the same thing. If I did it, I'm going to hold it here, people. I'll talk to you later. I'm just saying. I don't recognize none of this, okay? Ms. Carmelita waited to 5:30 in the afternoon to come out to say anything. I don't understand that. Now, I know what I'm looking at when I voted for Jesus. You know why I voted for Jesus? Because like I said, she should automatically have been in. I don't understand. I can't go work at a place, rob them blind, do this, cause riots and everything, and get fired twice, then go back and be the manager of the whole company. Look, I'm going to tell y'all something. I can't do it no more. I never could do it. I don't know what you expect me to do. So I guess I'm going to be public enemy number one. For what? Living a life? Well, okay. I'll never get really rehabilitated on that. Never. And don't expect me to. Y'all have a good day. I'll get back with you. May good Jesus bless every one of you. Because I'm tired of praying for folks, man. They're not going to do it. We was in church one day, and it's time, and the father said, well, we're going to pray for all our officials, and we're gonna pray for all our officials, and this and that, and hoping they, and I said right then and there, no, they're not. Lord and behold, no, they didn't. Y'all have a good day. May good Jesus bless you. Talk to you later. Oh, before I go, I had another crucifix that I had brought. Nice piece. Father blessed it. The same Father who so-called blessed my crucifix that I took down to the courthouse. Took it over there. Now all of a sudden everything's different. Oh, we don't do the same thing. We don't do this. Even my lawyer doing this case, well, we don't do what they, but yet Judge Ella Bella had the ex parte. And she told me I wasn't guilty. But I already said that. I come in there and all them little guards down there acted a fool with me. And even a couple people from police department. You can't bring that in here. Like I was committing a crime. Now I had to take my precious crucifix outside. I wouldn't think I could have took it across the street after I asked the dude about it. I took it and set on side the building. Ain't no bombs coming through there. One of their security guards went out there and got my crucifix. Okay, since you got it, I'm gonna tell you what. When I come back in there, this is from Jesus. Since you gotta steal. And the crucifix was for me, Miss Hernandez, and the judge and everybody else in there. Judge Helfman, they kept you from getting your blessing right there. Oh, he gonna do it anyway. If that's what you require, and if that's what you do that's gonna be right in your job. But okay. See, people are rotten. They are so fixated on evil. I just want to put that in there. Y'all take it easy. Good. I don't know what to tell you. Good Jesus, I'll tell you that. Because like I said, demon, you will not cross. Let me change that. In the name of Jesus, demon, you will not cross. Now, I ain't saying I'm the best thing if I smoke little cigarettes, whatever. But I bothers no one. I want a car too. But I know if I got one, I'm not going to put precious stuff that the earth needs and just burn it up. Now all of a sudden they talking about, we're going to put stations on here. Lucas, we're going to put some stations. I bet you won't put not one of them, like you said, the rural area and the places that don't get nothing. Man, y'all sitting on $70 million, man. What you mean you don't know what to do with it? That Prospect is and Zarius, excuse me, people, fault line. From Truman Road all the way to 75th, Prospect has a line in the middle of the street. They're like it's just gonna open up anytime. You don't know what to do with that $70 million, man? Yeah, building up down here at the bottoms. You done took care of the river. What else you got to take care of? People come through this way all the time. And you won't put no money in? Sometimes, man, you have to give people things. You go buy the houses from them. Or get a deal where, okay, we need to knock and put some nice homes up there, man. This is ridiculous. But you all have a nice day. I don't want to bore you with good things. That's boring. That's boring. And I'm going to tell you, salespeople, y'all need to start walking up down the street being crackheads, man, with your bags all on you and stuff like that. Walking up in people's homes and all that. You got to do better than this, man. And if you did, the common sense tell you to be quiet, man. Just do your thing. Get yourself together, because I understand. They put me out of my own home. I wouldn't even know half of you because it ain't my business. If you was acting like you guys walk behind, I'm coming in here anyway. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Then you go tell the landlord, that's the rules, but she let him go up there anyway. Alarm goes out 100 times here since I done been here. And the fire department come here wasting all kinds of money because a crackhead in this building get mad because somebody don't want to hold them up in here. Then don't come up in here. Do you see what's going? Hey, look, I'm gonna go on about my business. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good one, man. Happy Dr. King Day. Ain't that's what we keep getting? Don't y'all see? Don't you see? Michelle Obama said she ain't going. I wouldn't go neither. You can't get mad at her about that. I don't know why Mom Bush and the Bush brothers, I don't know why you don't stand up and say something. Show me where. Put it on TV, because we all need to have the Constitution in our faces every day. Put it on TV, show me where he's able to do this, man. Because I'm getting dragged to court and all that, and I ain't did nothing. We didn't settle it. I ain't stepped on not one bit of that exportation. Their mother and them doing that. Then it'll be over in June, May, June. Then she wants to redo it. That's fine with me, because you know what? This is where I look at it. She don't really know me. That's cool. But she know I ain't gonna bother her. But if that's a good thing to get her parents off, their crazy parents, off of this, whatever they got, whatever demonic thing they got going, that's fine. And I want her to feel safe. I'm not going to call her. I'm not going to bother her. I want her to go through college and have herself a good time and get herself together and do what she going to do. Okay, I'm through. Y'all have a good one.